I actually recorded a TikTok for this yesterday and then forgot to post it, but I'm glad I didn't because they showed us another look at Tom's new suit for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And wow, is this thing gorgeous. I was in the camp of don't change the suit at all. From the end of No Way Home, it was perfect. Do I still think that suit is perfect? Yes. Do I think this suit is very good? Yes, and I actually really like the raised webbing. I'm quite surprised that after Toby we've never tried it again in live action, and it looks really clean on this suit. The only thing is I think that they're going to use this as like the No Way Home suit, even though it is a little darker, it's a little closer to like Andrew's colors, which is a bit of a shame because I loved the colors at the end of No Way Home with the bright blues. It really felt like that classic Spider-Man colors that we haven't gotten outside of Japanese Spider-Man, the American TV show that was going on at the same time, and then Tom Spider-Man from Homecoming in terms of the bright blue. So yes, I am super excited for this suit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, but it would have been nice to get more than like a couple blurry shots of the suit from No Way Home, because even though in universe they're probably the same suit, or at least very close in time, maybe this is the same suit with a couple adjustments. Maybe those adjustments will come in the movie. We know Tom does that a lot in his movies where it will just build off of the last suit and we see it in real time in the movie. So maybe that'll happen. I don't know. Battle damage, I don't know. Punisher, I don't know. Hulk, I don't know. But yeah, just wanted to talk about how hype I was for that suit because I'm hyped for this movie. Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character and quite possibly my favorite character in fiction in general. So even when it's something as minute as like a slight change in the blue, it's still something that I overthink about just because this is my favorite character. I just realized I didn't even mention the logo is really nice, and if they make it so, like I said, it does kind of look like Andrew's, but also has the raised webbing of Toby's, so maybe the in-universe reason of this as well is like he got inspired by his Spider-Verse bros. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, now that I'm looking at it side by side, I think this is going to be the same suit as the end of No Way Home. Now, I don't know if this is actually the same exact suit like I mentioned, because it's kind of, we don't get too many super good looks at it, but it very well could be, and it just shines more here, and that's why I thought the blue was lighter. I don't know. I also got to bring up these big web shooters. I like the noticeable web shooters, although I'm sure some villain will use it against him. I also know that a lot of people prefer the darker blue, so W for them. It's kind of hard because this isn't like a warehouse, but I hope in scenes with different lighting that when the light bounces off, it kind of looks like the end of No Way Home where it's really shiny and blue, because I think it's probably the same material. I still think it's a little darker. It might actually just be the same suit and I'm just tripping, but I think it is darker. But I hope it has a little bit more of that light blue tint when it's in the light. I don't know. It's not even worth getting stuck on. I'm digging myself in a hole. Oh, you're welcome for yapping way too long about the color blue. This is supposed to be a short TikTok about how much I like the suit. Eddie hates tangents, I guess, is my new name.